girls, flankers, fullbacks, props, wingers. Welcome everybody to the Connor Wallace-Sims eRugbyUSA Tournament Finals. It's August 21st, 2020, and we are here to check in on some eRugby action on Rugby 20, and we got some prizes in store, we got some special guests, and we got more. So strap in, grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a bite to eat, and we're going to get things rocking and rolling here. The first thing that we have to take care of, though, before we get to the fun stuff, is we have to make up something which, if you were joining us last week, you may have remembered all of our wonderful, wonderful audio difficulties. Well, we got that sorted out. Don't worry about it. Totally nothing wrong will happen this broadcast. That's a personal promise. And with that, one thing left on our agenda that we did not get around to was actually interviewing the man who is responsible for sponsoring this wonderful tournament and giving out some excellent prizes to the winners, to our competitors, to people participating in Twitch chat. And really, he's really brought us to another level of legitimacy, and we can't thank him enough. So we'd like to show you. So please bring a warm welcome to Mr. Ed Pye of the RugbyShope.com.
Hello, everybody.
Ed, it's a pleasure to have you be here, and it's a pleasure to have the support of the RugbyShope.com. Here, I'm sure you've probably heard this pitch, but, we're trying to spread the good word of rugby as best we can given the current circumstances of everything going on in the world. So, Ed, who introduced you to rugby?
Well, that would have been my dad. Back when I was about 3 or 4 years old, he basically put a ball in my crib, and that was beginning of a long-standing relationship with rugby. So, no, I've been involved in rugby for a long time now, and just happy to see it growing and seeing it growing in North America, and happy to support you guys taking initiative to do that.
Well, yeah, and that's certainly a unique story, right, for somebody here in North America. But it does sound like you weren't originally from here. Is that true?
That's right. I'm from central North Island of New Zealand. I've been over in North America for almost 10 years now, and was in Asia 10 years before that, in the rugby scene in South Korea. So that was an interesting experience as well.
Wow, a total world traveler. So are you still playing, or have you hung up the boots?
No, still playing old boys in BC, Canada here. And we obviously haven't had a game for a while here, but still coaching as well. Coach the girls team here, and then refereeing as well. So well involved in the rugby community. Wow,
no kidding. So I guess in your whole career, I'll ask you that it's a two-parter, I guess, here, because there is a difference. What position do you play currently versus what maybe was your favorite position to play?
Yeah, interesting question, because in New Zealand I played all of my representative rugby in the front row, prop and hooker, and then in Asia and North America I primarily played fly half. So it's a
wow.
bit of a difference between positions there.
Yeah, no kidding. That's but see, I've always known the front rowers, and I'm totally unbiased as a lock myself, but to me the forwards always have the softest and best hands on the team, as well as generally being the smartest, better looking, and better with the women too. So it's totally understandable why then they'd beg for you to come to the back line to show them how it's done.
Yeah. No, it's all about the skills out there. So it's fun. It's just fun playing anywhere on the field. I'd play.
Absolutely. So we know that the world of rugby is all about healthy competition. When you started the RugbyShope.com, what's your plan to set yourself apart from competitors? What's your angle?
Well, we're a multi-brand provider, so we deal with a lot of different number one brands in the rugby world. But we sort of, our mission's always been to give back to grassroots and youth rugby. So we do a lot of fundraising initiatives, and we generally support a lot of programs that are that are trying to grow rugby in North America and just around the world, really. So yeah, it's good to give back. We do online stores, we do all of the rugby equipment. We've just obviously partnered with Major League Rugby as their official merchandiser. So that's a new avenue as well, and we're hoping to get lots of cool gear coming out pretty soon here.
Wow, that's some big stuff. Is there anything cool, any insider stuff that you can let us in on about Major League Rugby, or are you under a tight-lipped non-disclosure? You got to keep everything that might be coming up here for the next season under wraps.
Yeah, no, there's certainly certain levels of confidentiality that are adhered to in the league, but trying to think of any big news coming up that I could talk about. I mean, it's signing season at the moment, so it's good to see all the big names coming through. And I know the Arrows have got a couple of big international signings, so that's exciting stuff.
Are the Arrows are they your team?
That's the team we started off with in Major League Rugby as their partner merchandiser. So we know all the Arrows guys. They're all great people, and the organisation is fantastic. So happy to support them and partner with them as well.
Awesome. Well, Ed, I know that you're a busy guy. Running a small business has got to be a ton of work. But we want to thank you again for supporting our fledgling initiative. Before we wrap things up, is there anything else you want to say to the audience or have on the record?
Just good luck to everybody involved in the competition, and I'll be watching.
Great. Thank you so much, man. We can't say that enough. Thank you. Please, our best wishes to you and everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, and thank you again.
You too. Yep. Thanks.
All right. Take care, Ed. All right. So that was Ed Pye of the RugbyShop.com. You can head over there anytime for your MLR